It's the Seahawks going up against the Redskins. So, for the call of this Week 11 matchup, that's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
We are just inside the Beltway Dome as we come to you from FedEx Field here in Landover. Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Seattle Seahawks and the Washington Redskins. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we look at this Redskin team as they interplay here. And they've lost 3 straight here, and it goes without saying, I guess, they could certainly use a win.
And how do they get a win? Because they've lost 3 straight, I think it's paramount that they get a fast, clean start to this game.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Seahawks, they've been the talk of the NFL so far. 9 wins in their first 9 games.
And some people subscribe to the theory that a loss might not be the worst thing for them. They've had it easy all year long. How would they do handling adversity?
Oh, look at that.
Oh, look at him turn.
And some room to maneuver. 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. A great effort there. 93 yards. And the Seahawks have taken a first quarter lead. And that right there is how you silence the home crowd.
All week long in preparation, visiting teams talk about it. Okay, we've got to start fast. We've got to take the crowd out of it, as you just talked about there. We've got to control the ball early. And in this case,
now on 4th down, the 2014 NFL leader is a rookie in yards per punt. Tress Way on to kick it. Pulled in at the 24. He had one man to beat. It takes a touchdown-saving tackle to bring him down. And the Seahawks will have great field position to start this drive. They take over on the short side of the field. And a great spot to start this drive from here. They'll give it to him right up the gut. Oh, shifty. Whoa. And all the way in. A great play there with his set. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This one taken from the 7. Stiff-armed him. And they'll have good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. And Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments.
Down the numbers. There he goes. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. A big play there. Doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Seahawks get the... The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And some room to work. And he's loose again. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. A great effort there. What is going on here? 4 first-quarter touchdowns. Unbelievable. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead.
I can't help it, partner. I get fired up. 2 kickoff returns for touchdowns in the same game. This is fun to watch.
Yeah, we call a lot of games in a lot of different places. Sometimes it seems like we do it simultaneously, but we rarely... Here's Tress Way now. On for his 2nd punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. He'll return it from the 6. He finds some open field here. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. A great play there, 94 yards. And the Seahawks add on to their lead.
Let's just call that play what it was. Bold, dashing, daring, and a big-time return for a touchdown.
Fielding a punt inside the 10. Most coaches, they frown upon that, don't they?
They really do. I do know some special teams coaches who say, okay, I'll let you go to about the 8, and you're right in that great.
Here's Tressway now as he's on to punt for Washington. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This will be taken at the 10. He will not, and there he goes again. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. A great effort there. An even 90 yards. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead.
Partner, the old rules about not fielding punts inside your own 10, those things are way out the window, aren't they?
Yeah, they say put your heels on the 10-yard line, but when you return it, they come out here in the eye. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he's got room. And he's finally taken down, but not before getting across midfield and across the 45-yard line. And we can say hello to the new NFL rushing king as he has just passed Emmitt Smith's mark of over 18,000 yards. What a privilege to witness this here.
Oh, Brandon, this is terrific. We're here. We get to see it live. We get to call it and see a fantastic day, a tip of the cap, and congratulations.
And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. A big play there. Here's the Redskins now as their kick unit will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone. It
always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, get into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
If you love pressure,
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
From our vantage point, that was just one bad play by the offensive line in a series of really good ones tonight. But I know that they're going to be really ticked off. It's a lot like a baseball pitcher losing a no-hitter late in the game.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And an alley to run. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. A great play there. 54 yards. And that rushing touchdown, his fourth, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it. But he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
Here's Tressway now. He's been terrific so far. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. Might have needed just one more block as it stands, 37-yard return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And now they're in the hurry-up. And on the ground they go with the running back. Oh, spinning away. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. A great effort there. Here's Tressway now, as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Now this is fielded in the end zone. Ooh, with a juke. So we've come upon halftime with a visiting... Jeez. Here's the Redskins now as their kick unit will send this one away. Tyler Lockett now with a return. And he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Redskins now, their defense coming back onto the field. And with this deficit, let's be honest, it's time for them to get a stop.
And partners, you understand very well from our time together visiting with coaches, defensive coordinators tend to be a little more emotional, a little more high-strung than others.
They are.
I have a feeling that speech came out about taking a stand.
There he goes left side. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. A big play there. 62 yards. And the Seahawks are running away with this one. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big...
Watch tight, watch tight. Tight end right, tight end right. We got
They'll give it to him right up the gut. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
Whoosh. Room here to run. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. A great play there. He flat out can't be stopped. And partner, are you kidding me? With this game that he's having, we are in uncharted waters like we've never seen before.
Just think, if he keeps every football from all the touchdowns scored today, does he need to build a new trophy room at home?
Yeah. A couple trophy rooms. Maybe a whole home for... Here's Tressway now, as he'll come on to kick for Ace. Fielded just inside the 20. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Here come the Seahawks now, set to take over on offense. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. They'll give it to him right up the gut. He cuts left sideline and a crease there. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. A great effort there. Here's Tressway now, as he's on to punt for Washington. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. He'll look to set up his blockers. A beautiful fake. Might have been one man away from 6 points. As it stands, it's a huge return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. They'll give it to him right up the gut. Cuts back, left sideline. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. A big play there. Here's Tressway now as he's on to punt for Washington. Oh, he takes it in, doesn't let it bounce. He takes it at the 2. And he's got some space here. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. A great play there. Here's Tressway now as he's on to punt for Washington. And now a high kick here as he'll try to hang it up there. And he'll take this in at the 1-yard line. It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And the offense will come back onto the field for the 1st and 10. The Seahawks offense now, they get set to go back to work. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing.
And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. A great effort there. He flat out can't be stopped. And this Seahawks offense continues to pour it on.
There's no doubt in my mind.
And do you hear that? Do you hear the...
It's not scales, right? No, I don't hear scales. Do I actually...
Here's the Redskins now as their kick unit will send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And out now come the Seahawks. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. And they'll go on the ground. Spinning past him. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
When a coaching staff sees their team run the ball this successfully in the 4th quarter, they're really excited because you can plan for a running game all you want and want to press that advantage when you get it. But for the most part, it's a little bit of a surprise. And right now, they've got to keep that going, want to continue to grind out the clock because it's definitely in their favor at this stage of the game. Can they close the game out and continue to do exactly what...
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A big play there. Here's Tressway now as he's on to punt for Washington. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And he fields it cleanly. Uses the stiff arm. Look at the spin.
Balance.
He had one man to beat. It takes a touchdown-saving tackle to bring him down. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. They come out here in the eye. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he's going to take this one down to about the 46-yard line. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. And they're going to speed things up here.
I know you're trying to wring every yard out of a run, but I think 9 yards there is ideal in this situation.
Yeah, now next couple plays, you only need 1 yard. Keep that clock rolling with a lead here in the 4th.
Yeah, what you're saying is maybe if it takes you 1 or 2 more runs to get the first down, that's extra time, extra plays. Really hurts the team on defense.
No, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. A great play there. Here's Tressway now as he's on to punt for Washington.
Get high, baby. Get up. Let's go. Let's do this.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. That's fielded at the 8-yard line.
Whoosh.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Seahawks will have great field position to start this drive. They take over on the short side of the Seahawks offense now. They get ready to come back onto the field.
Tight right. 14.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. Oh, he's got a little daylight. He won't go down. The 20. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. A great effort there. Finding the end zone yet again. And the Seahawks are running away with this one.
And now
Here's Tressway now as he's on to punt for Washington.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. Get loud. It's going to here. This is our time. This is our time right here.
Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. So possession goes over here on the punt. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. Now a handoff here to his running back. Look at this spin.
balance.
Past the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. A big play there. He flat out. Here's Tressway now as he's on to punt for Washington.
Let's go, guys. Let's go, Stans. Make some noise. Get high.
Oh, boy, he fielded it right on the goal line.
Okay, partner, let's talk old school here. All the coaches talk about flipping field position. With a great punt return, you do exactly that. You pick up additional first downs without having to go on offense.
The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. They come out here in the eye. Going to give this time to the tailback.
Whoosh.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A good pickup there of 20 yards. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. And they'll go with a ground attack here. Oh, he's got some breathing room. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. Well, they'll take that every time with a lead. First down, fourth quarter, getting 8 yards. You love that.
They will take it, and you have to ask the defensive guys, why did you give it?
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Here's Tressway now as he's on to punt for Washington. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Oh, he's going to go ahead and field it from the 3-yard line. Seattle now ready to march out of the field. They come into enemy territory, and I don't care what the matchup is in the National Football League. You're up like this late in the game on the road. This feels pretty good. Oh, it feels fantastic. Anytime you get a road victory in the NFL, that's a big-time accomplishment, and to do it this convincingly, that just tears up the script that every home team has, which is nobody comes into our house and pushes us around. They took care of business today. Yeah, they pushed around, and now the final stages of this one. And he'll give it here to his running back. Oh, he slipped right by him. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. So they pick up the first down after the run, and now they approach for the fresh set. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They'll give it to him right up the gut. Able to get away. That's why you keep the legs churning. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal. So that run gets him about halfway home. Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning. They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow. So for the Seahawks, they keep on rolling 10-0 now to start the year. And they'll return home next week to take on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Meanwhile, for the Redskins,